I was sitting there with some mates at Lukey Heights, looking across, and we were watching the marshals. It was freezing cold, bucketing down rain, and I made a comment, who the hell would do that? So I sat there and thought about it. I thought I could do that. I spoke to some local marshals and joined up, and I've been doing it ever since. I've been a marshal for 30 years and been involved in MotoGP for over 25 years. The first rung on the chain when you go in is to be a track marshal. We're there helping the flag marshal and picking up crash bikes and going and checking the track for debris. And then slowly as you get more experience, you work up to become a flag marshal, possibly recovery. And as you gain more experience and knowledge, you move up into other areas. Some might move into scrutineering, some might move into race control or working in pit lane. There's a whole range of different jobs. In the role that I'm doing now as Marshal Services, I get to access all areas of the track, providing support for all of the marshals and the medical that are around the track.
The volunteer marshals play a vital role in delivering the Australian Motorcycle Grand Prix, and they are the heartbeat of the event. We have around 600 marshals registered every year from various locations in various roles, and without them we simply wouldn't have an event.
It can be tough at times. Phillip Island is a magical place, but the weather can play a big part. It can be very cold, it can be extremely wet. You need a certain amount of strength to persevere, but when you're in a part of a team like the marshals and all the medical teams and the other teams involved, you all help each other. So you're not out there by yourself, you're there as part of a team, and that plays a big part in that as well, because you don't want to let your colleagues down or your teammates down, you want to make it through to the end of the day. I've got to meet Valentino Rossi. I got to actually drive him around the track in the parade lap one year. I put on the radio and it actually happened they were playing some Foo Fighters songs. Valentino leant over to me and he said, that the Foo Fighters? And I said, yes. So I turned it up, he goes, I love the Foo Fighters. So yeah, that was just a little keepsake that stays with you. Every year we do get international marshals joining us. We actually helped one gentleman who came from Spain and he thought he could travel from Melbourne every day. He hadn't realised how far it was, so luckily we had spare bed in our accommodation, so we said, come and stay with us, and we learnt a hell of a lot about Spain as a result of that. One of the things about being a marshal is that you can go anywhere in the world and participate in racing. I went to Catalonia for the MotoGP and I was made part of a team at Turn 2. I was extremely lucky in that I got a lot of support from Motorcycling Australia. They gave me a letter of recommendation and I was able to use that to help with my application. For those who want to get involved in doing it, they can go to the Motorcycling Australia website. They can even just talk to one of the marshals trackside in between events and ask them about it. You don't have to have any experience because you get very well looked after and very well trained. Safety is a huge part of what we do, but also enjoyment is right up there. Everyone's a volunteer. You're there for a reason, and that's to enjoy yourself as well.